Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemod 7. In the last episode, we did some big bee overhauls. We obviously prettied up this area, so each of these little enclosures looks a little bit nicer. One big thing we did is this area over here is incredibly cleaner, to say the least. There's a little thing that I completely overlooked that we'll have to cover in a second, but essentially we had this entangler porter hooked up to every single one of those guys, which we can actually show off in a second. And then that's obviously sending, It's sending the honeycombs into here, and it's sending the bottles into there, and then anything extra, like, say, vanilla honeycombs. No. What's going on here? Minecraft honeycomb. Yeah. I think match only provided tags. Minecraft honeycomb. Yeah. In the ender chest is only going vanilla honeycombs. Not, every type of honeycomb. So if we search comb, we should have, vanilla honeycombs coming in. These ones were already in there, but we're not getting any extra ones like plastic or anything. So what else is there? Well, if we come down here, we tried to make some extra enclosures, and this one in particular is set up with ethereal glass that's tinted. So inside here, if we press F7, we can see hostile mobs can spawn in here at any time, during the day, during the night, doesn't matter. And what that allows to happen is exactly this. It allows hostile bees, well, they're not really hostile, but they're I guess they're like mob bees, like evil bees, to spawn here. So we've obviously got a zombie. That's not what I'm after, however. I'm obviously after skeletal bees in order to turn it into, into a withered bee, and then, we can start getting, Allthemodium bees and stuff. So, yeah, that's what this room is. Now, if we have a look behind real quick, if we jump down here, as you can see, this is the other end of that entangler porter, and it's going all the way into all of these beehives, and that's where it's extracting all the stuff. Now, what else is there, you might be wondering? Well, as you can see, I've broken apart this area back here for sort of a number of reasons. At the moment, this room is literally just for spawning mobs, right? It's got no other purpose. So, I have an idea. My idea, it might be a little bit far-fetched, but I think it will be fun. What I want to do is set up inventory readers from integrated dynamics. So, what do we need? Input variable transformers. Let's grab those input variable transformers. Let's get, 10 of them. Oh, we're missing slime. I might be able to fix that because, I think the slime's for, sticky pistons, but we should be able to make that with ender slime. So, I don't think it's a real thing, if that makes sense. I think if I put this in here, we could craft, a bunch of them. Let's get, let's get a bunch of them. Pistons are pretty cheap. Boom, a stack of sticky pistons. Hopefully that will cover us. Let's go integrated again. What are we after? Input variable transformers. 10 of those. Beautiful. That seemed to work. So then we want the inventory reader. These guys here. And what they're going to do, I'm going to have to get some more chests, but they will read the inventories. Pretty crazy, right? Now, the reason why we want that, I should have chests. Man, we're slacking in every department at the moment. I do apologize, but you get the idea. We're building stuff. I think I want 6 more, right? Slap these guys down here. We're going to have to hook them up with cables. My plan is... Oh, God, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Logic cable. Do I not even have... Aren't they called logic? Oh, wait, no, just logic, not at logic. Listen, I totally know how to play the game. We're going to hook these up so they work. And I want to be able to read everything that's in all of these somewhere else. So I don't have to keep coming back to check what's in there, right? I guess, to be fair, before we even start here, let's make sure that that's even possible. So what I wanted to do was actually set up a display panel. I don't have any of this automated, and I'm very sorry. For some reason, I thought that somehow I just would have them automated. And for some reason, I'm still not adding them to automation. I probably will in a second, but I want to at least see if this works. So here's the plan. Grab variable cards. We'll test it with... Is there anything in here? Yeah, I've got a Vibranium bee in here. So, you know what? Actually, it probably makes more sense to test it on, this hive here, where there's, constantly an ancient bee in here. So I'm going to break this for now, temporarily. Oh, it also didn't seem to be working, did it? We'll have to look into that. And what I was going to do is inventory reader, logic cable, display. Inside of this reader, what I wanted to do was actually list all the items in there. which would be, I think, this here, this list. So let's go ahead and do that. Create this list. Now, obviously, it's going to show us glass bottles and honeycombs and stuff. But I was hoping it would also tell us the type of bee in there, but I mean, I guess not, because it's currently not telling us that. Okay. I mean, hey, still pretty cool, right? So what else can we do to figure this out? I genuinely, I don't know. And it's quite possible that we can't. Now, to be fair, there are some other readers that you can create. So we're obviously doing the inventory reader, but it's possible maybe like a machine reader would be able to do it. I don't think so, though. I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't think so. I think, sadly, if this list doesn't show it, it might just not show it. What I could do, maybe, is like we might be able to filter like for the tag somehow and like filter for it for an entity. Maybe that's possible. Give me 1 second. Let's grab this logic program. I'm just doing a little bit of experimenting, so chances are things won't work here, but entity. Could I have one that's just like, is it a mob? You know what? I'll be completely honest with you. I think this whole mission just failed. It doesn't really work. I was hoping it would, and to be honest, it's possible that it still does, but I just don't know how to do it. But much like what I just said, I don't know how to do it. So what we can at least do is try and fix whatever issue is currently happening. I'll have a quick look around because this stuff should be extracting. Like, there shouldn't be combs in here, so I'll have a little look around and see if I can figure out what I've done wrong. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna give something a test. We'll get a barrel set up in here. Let's craft a bunch of these. Why not? And we'll have the entangler porter go into a barrel first, and then maybe we can pipe from the barrel. That might be a little bit neater. I don't really know how I'm gonna now fit that in this room since the room's already pretty small. We'll place the barrel here. We'll place the quantum entangler porter there. I will completely detach that. We'll open this guy up again. He's currently still set to B. I'm going to set this guy to output to the right side. So this should fill up with all the ingredients. So yeah, we're getting a bunch of stuff. We're also getting, obviously, glass bottles, which need to go... oh, God, where do they... Oh, God. Is this the problem? That this is full? That's... Man, I don't know what I've done, but I have a feeling that I've, like, just created the biggest mess the world has ever seen. Our storage isn't full. This is a bit baffling. I don't know what I've done here. Okay. Anyhow. What's the plan? So I think the plan is to do exactly what we had before. So pretty much just chuck a pipe here, have this guy extract, like so, and then chuck in the pipe upgrade. So it's still whitelisted to go to these locations. So glass shouldn't be ending up in here. I'll be honest, I don't really know why it is, unless this guy's extracting it, which honestly it might be. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe. Nevertheless, we can add a filter in there. We can add this in here, blacklist, and then add bottles. There we go. That should cover the issue. Can I not drag bottles in? Awesome. I can't drag bottles in. Let's manually chuck this glass bottle in. There we go. Blacklisted. Glass bottles cannot escape from here. Maybe that does something. To be honest, this looks like it's working pretty much perfectly. I don't necessarily see an issue. One thing we will probably have to do is make sure that, like, all the stuff's going where it needs to go, I guess. Including the blocks. So realistically, I'm probably better off just blacklisting certain things. For example, blacklisting the bottle from going into the chest. Yeah. Okay, let me redo this. So, just in case you're not sure, you shift right click on the top of, like, on the face of the block that the pipe connects to. I'm sorry that we're going over this stuff again. I know we did it in the last one. I'm very sorry. And then you just add that in here. So for example, I click edit, I invert this so it's now a blacklist, and I put this filter here, and I click submit, and now it's blacklisted from going into here, which means it can go there. And yeah, that should work. So I'll do the same thing for the other blacklist, which is not letting it go into this machine here. Okay, and so because they're inverted, even though this is whitelist, these specific ones are blacklisted. So that should all work. Everything should work perfectly there. If we open this guy up, this guy's blacklisted this from being taken out, but we've still got honey bottles there. We can remove that, I think, and then make it a whitelist maybe. Does that do anything? No, I think the problem is just that this guy's full. we'll sort that out in a second. This guy, what's happening? I mean, once again, same issue. Stuff's just not getting taken out, but that's fine, I think. So, what next? I think everything's fine. I think everything's completely fine. Yeah. Okay, so the next issue is obviously finding out what is happening here. Why is this a thing that is happening? To be honest, not sure. You know what? It's because this is blacklisted to not take this stuff out of the system, right? Because this was meant to put this stuff in the system. Does that make sense? We had a regulator keeping, hey, only keep this much stuff in the system. That's what was meant to happen, but clearly we had a little bit of an overflow. So, if I sort my inventory and we grab all this stuff out, we should become back in business. Assuming I can put the stuff back into the system, but our system's offline. Okay. I think our system's offline because our system's clogged and it can't the right resources weren't going where they need to go. That's gonna be my guess. Let me try and fix everything. Alright, luckily we have the storage accessor on us, so we can still shove stuff into our system, into our storage system over there. So it's not the complete end of the world. We're still gonna have to give it like a little jump start to kick it back into gear. But the crisis, I believe, is over. So all I need to do now is jumpstart the system. How do we do that, you might be wondering? Not a clue. Not a clue at all. Yeah, really not too sure on how I'm kicking this guy back into gear. Yeah. You know what the issue actually is? It is actually, oh yeah, it's that the substrate from here couldn't escape and go into there. So if I take this stuff out, we get ethylene again, we get fuel again, which means our system should start back up, and we should start seeing stuff get taken out of there. That's what should happen. So I will quickly run back and, I don't know, see if the thing's even working. We might need to, speed up our importer that we have over here. But yeah, our system should kick back into gear. Oh God. All right, you know what? Let's grab a pipe upgrade out. If it'll let us, we are getting a ridiculous amount of lag as I guess our system kicks back into gear. In fact, I can't even take that stuff out, which makes sense because the system is, it's meant to be offline. But if we grab this, I also want to grab a trash can, and we're going to have it set up so that if our system isn't working or it's full or anything, it will instead just send stuff into the trash can because that seems pretty smart. So we'll place that there. We'll open this up, chuck in the pipe upgrade, and set this guy to nearest first. So he will try to put stuff in here, but if he can't, which he can't at the moment, he'll just trash it. It's just substrate, right? We don't really need it. So now the system should work. The big issue is that we need all of the ethylene to build up for our specific power generation. That's what we need. You know what? It might actually be a good idea now to actually start a different power source for this specific moment. You know what? That might be what this episode just became. So I'll tell you what. Let me clean my inventory up. I really wanted to do that little bee vision that I wanted to see when the bee's ready, but I don't know. I don't know how to set it up. So, well, that'll be on hold for a second. What are we going to do then for our system? Well, oh, this guy's back up and running. Yeah. Oh, hold on, just real quick. What do we have in here? We have a stack upgrade. If I get speed upgrades, these here, what are these going to cost us? How easily can I make these? Let's add a recipe for them. That probably makes a lot more sense than me manually just doing this. Chuck that in there, please. Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. Speed upgrade. 2 more of you, please. Now, we can get upgraded importers, but we might not need them. So I'll just chuck in these speed upgrades. What are we looking at now? I mean, hey, that looks like it's pretty much got the whole thing covered, right? We still do appear to have a glass bottle issue, though. That's a clear... That's a recurring theme. We do need to fix this. Okay, so I tried to blacklist it from being taken out of this guy, right? And oddly enough, we're still getting more glass bottles. So that's not the solution. And oddly enough as well, this guy's empty. So, I don't think this is working. It does not appear to be working the way I thought it would. Let's go ahead and change this to be a proper blacklist. Let's edit it and make these regular. Did that do anything? Ooh, I think it did. This number's going up. These numbers are not. I think we've done it. So let me just take out these extra bits of glass bottles and we should be good. We should, yeah, there should be glass bottles here. Specifically, there should be like, you know, about like 2 less than that. So I can probably take some stuff out. There we go. That's what should remain in here. If one goes out, one goes in. It's that simple. Okay? So we just need to hope that that's what happens. This goes full. This guy's not full? Yeah, sure. So I guess I don't understand how the inverting works because, I don't know, it seems to be working at this point. That seems to work. Everything's fine. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, there is another issue actually that I remember. You guys pointed this out in the comments. Where's the honey going to go? I thought it was all working because it was sort of working. We have glass bottles in here and that's how we were capturing the honey. We can either pipe it out with fluids or we can put glass bottles in there. That is an option. So what we're going to do is I want to search for beehive real quick. I would like to make a spruce beehive if we can. So I think I'm going to have to craft one. Okay, so I want a hive mainly because I want to place it here, just for visuals, to be completely honest. But what I think I want to do is this entangle porter is hooked up. He's got the ability to put glass bottles in the system because that's what's on the bee network, our glass bottles. So in theory, if I grab pipes out, grab some of these, and for starters, if we just run this guy underneath, I'll also try and sort that mess out soon, we can then set one of these guys, either the bottom or this one, which I might make it this one, to be extract. Yeah? Pretty cool, right? So then I can add in a pipe upgrade. We can, let me grab a bottle as well to make sure that this system doesn't break everything. But I can chuck this in, add a whitelist for glass bottles, and now glass bottles are going through this pipe. They're currently not connected to anything, but I believe quite easily I could probably entangle this, or not entangle, but exchange this to be a pipe. And now what we should see is this fill up with glass bottles. That's what I thought we would see. Currently, is that what we're getting? No. Is that what I really thought would be happening right now? Yes. Am I a little bit disappointed? Honestly, kind of. Let's disconnect this pipe and reconnect it. Maybe it, you know, needed... No, still not working. What's going on? Whitelist, glass bottles. Yeah, sorry. We need to configure this guy. So I need to open him. We need to set the left to be an output. The bottom's the input. That's all perfect. Bada bing, bada boom. And yeah, that's perfect. So now we should see 64 glass bottles. Beautiful. These guys have, 30 in them. If I go ahead and exchange this, we should see in a second. Boom. Numbers going up. Yep. Perfect. It might not go up super fast, but it should be enough to maintain it. So I'm going to go through here, hook all these guys up. We shouldn't notice anything from the front in terms of visuals, but we should obviously have the problem solved. So yeah, nice. Problem solved. Excellent. This system, yeah, we'll just ignore that for now. Okay, so the whole honey issue, that part's solved. Excellent. Wonderful. Do we have a skeletal bee? Really? We're getting all of them but skeletons. Awesome. I hope there's not an extra step that I've somehow missed, but we'll see. So what else do I want to do this episode? Well, as you saw before, using this Paxel, right, that we're fully up... Oh, wait, no, I was going to do power, wasn't I? You know what? I'll do the power first, because this other thing I want to do, but we can do it later. How do we solve our power issues? So obviously, ethylene's good. It's good enough, to be completely honest. But do you know what's probably a little bit better? Making use of uranium. Now, realistically, I probably want to make use of a different type of uranium. In particular, uraninite. Now, the problem with the uraninite is that I currently don't have any. You know what I mean? Like, we simply don't have any. I believe it now does spawn in the mining dimension, but the issue is my mining dimension has already been loaded. You know what I mean? Before this was added into the pack. So I'm very low on uraninite, right? We could do a B, which I don't actually know how you get. Iron B and Cree B. We could, we could look into it. To be honest though, the Cree B, I don't think we can, just a normal B and TNT. Okay. Potentially doable then. The skeletal B doesn't have a recipe, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we could do a Cree B. And then the Iron B would be Ashy Mining and Crystalline. I thought we had that. I don't know if we still have that, because when I look at the bee cages here, do we have Crystalline? Yellow Carpenter. I'm just reading all the little names here. Chocolate Mining. No, I don't see Crystalline. Okay. But that's an option. I think that's doable. Or I guess with the uranium we do have, what can we do with it, right? So we have all the ores uranium. We have this stuff here, right? What can it do? You know what? I want to try something, okay? I do want to set up a power reactor, right? But I want to see if maybe we can get away with putting our own uranium in there. Look, listen, I don't think you can, right? I do not think you can, but I think maybe you can, right? Like, what do we have here? In terms of the tags for uraninite, does it have... It has power uraninite. Does it have, like, forged uranium as a tag? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't appear to. Because I was going to say, if it had the forged uranium, then we might be able to, but looking through this real quick, no. Sadly, I don't think so. What about a uraninite seed? How expensive? Supremium essence. I don't think we have that lying around. Yeah, I feel like we need the bee. Oh god, this turned into a bee episode. Or I do a bigger reactor. The problem with the bigger reactor is I don't really remember how to make it. You know what? Let's just do it. We're just gonna do it, okay? We're gonna do it. Control rods. I'm just bookmarking everything that I think we need. A little bit of casing, maybe an access port, terminal. Okay, yeah. I'll hook this up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create all the crafting recipes for all this stuff, and I guess we'll hook it up. I feel like I built one not too long ago, but it must have been in a different playthrough because I don't remember. Well, I mean, we obviously don't have the stuff. So if we smelt coal, we get graphite. Beautiful. We've got 9,000 coal. That should be plenty. What recipes do we have? We have the casing and we have the glass. Okay. I will continue grabbing all the patterns. All right, I have all the patterns here. Most of them use this graphite ingot as well as these reactor casings, and then it's just, you know, a bunch of vanilla stuff. It looks like we also need another crafter. I don't remember how this guy gets placed, but oh, yep, perfect. But yeah, we should be able to order the stuff now. So if I search at bigger, I believe we want one terminal. We don't have diamonds. Really? Again, we don't have diamonds. Do I believe that? I mean, I guess I have to believe it, right? Oh, have a look at this. Part of the issue is we're out of storage. We don't have enough storage. So I'll do what I probably should have done a long time ago, which is void upgrades. And of course we don't have these automated, do we? No. But anyway, I'm going to go around. I think I'm going to go around. And I'm going to right click on pretty much everything. So in particular, it's going to be like the tough and stuff. Make sure that stuff has it. But I'll probably put it on every single one to be completely honest. To be completely honest with you. Okay, well now the issue is just power, which, you know, to be expected, so that's fine. So we should be good again. Oh, is this? What's going on? I'm very baffled by a lot of things that happens here, to be completely honest. Like, why is this raw gold in here? Why? We've got raw gold there. What are you doing? I genuinely don't know. Alright, well, anyway, I believe we want one terminal, so we'll grab one of those. One power tap. I imagine this is how we're going to take the power out of the system. We'll probably make the glass later. In terms of the fuel rods, we'll grab 10 for now. We'll see how that goes. For the control rods, we'll probably grab like... it depends on how many you want, I guess. I don't know. We'll grab 4. Sure. Yeah. I'm thinking in my head. Yeah, let's grab 4. Casings, once again, we'll grab a bunch of those in a second. Access ports, I believe we want one for fuel input and one for fuel output. Or like, you know, wasted fuel. So that should be good. Hopefully that stuff gets crafted. I think at the moment, a lot of our smelting is being used up by this guy here. We ordered a bunch of, whatchamacallit? Is it doing it here? Yeah, we ordered Okay, it's going a lot slower than I thought it would. Is this guy... Who's not upgraded here? The exporter must not be upgraded. So over here, but by the way, I'm having a bit of RAM issues in the top left. This thing has been getting up to like 16 before it does its little refresh. And so that's the occasional lag spike we're getting. What I was going to say though, where was it? I think this guy's our smelter, right? Oh, it's because this is just a vanilla crafter. Not a vanilla crafter, but like not a diamond. So it's not got that, what do you call it? 25 times base speed. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's sort our inventory so it's nice and clean. Let's pick this thing up. This will break a lot of the recipes we have ordered, but it's fine. We'll jump, place diamond crafter, chuck all of these right back in there, and now this guy should fill up a lot faster with things. For example, if we search stone and I say, hey, I want, I want 10,000 smelted. If I click this, we should see now stacks of 25 going in here, which to be honest, like it's good, but realistically, it's still not as good as it could be because, to be fair though, yeah, you know what? The 25 is pretty much keeping up perfectly with this, so yeah, I guess 25 is good, unless we want to upgrade our furnace, which to be honest, not a bad idea. We'll look into that. Now that we've got Vibranium coming in, oh man, well, I swear our system just one issue after the other, isn't it? Man, this. I feel like I'm fixing so many issues. I don't know how this episode's going to be, so I want to apologize in advance, but I think I need to go back and order that this stuff again. You know what? Here, let's solve the issue. Let's get a bunch of this stuff smelted, and then that should be the problem. Oh god, and let's also just cancel the stone. Listen, I don't know what's happening. It's saying machine doesn't accept item for the for this recipe here. Oh, I placed it. Where did I place it? I placed it in here, didn't I? Yeah. I put the graphene ingot in the crafter. You guys probably were screaming. I just did it again. You guys were probably screaming that. I apologize. I apologize deeply. I'm gonna instead slap it in there. And this guy should, yeah. Oh yeah, he's gonna smash out that stuff. Easy peasy. Okay. We should now hopefully have the stuff with, yeah, here everything is pretty much. So we've got the terminal, the power tap, we've got some access ports, we've got a control rod, we got the fuel rods, beautiful. The next thing we're gonna want are some casings, so I'm gonna go ahead and give ourselves a stack of those, and then we'll get a stack of glass as well. We might need to craft another stack of casings because I think it uses the casings to make the glass, but now we allegedly have everything on us. So what's next? Well, we need to place the reactor somewhere, right? We could put it in a compact machine. That's an option. To be honest though, kind of a boring option. You don't get to see your reactor. Bleh, boring. I don't know if these guys explode. I don't think they do. Oh, we can ponder. Okay, here we go. Yep, we get to see how we make the I don't even have to. Why am I even making the video? You guys just watch this. There you go. It's all there. The terminal, yep, perfect. Power tap. Man, these little ponders, they are taking jobs away from YouTubers. I'm not gonna, this is beautiful though. Like, I don't have to go look up a tutorial. I don't have to hunt down a wiki. There we go. That's all I need to do. It doesn't tell me if it blows up though. I guess that would be something good to, I don't know, look up. But I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. You know what? We do have our power generation over there with all the create stuff. Do I want to double down on that and have like a reactor down here? I kind of do, to be completely honest with you. So this is obviously some power generation here. What if I, like, how do I want this to look? Do I want to cut something down, or do I want to even go underground with like a glow under here, maybe some glowing green or something? It could be fun. Do we want to do that? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Oh, I didn't realize you were there. Sorry, apologies. Caught him in the act. Where do we want to go then? We'll just go here. It's fine. So, I don't really know what my plan is here in terms of pretty much anything. I'm just gonna dig out an area and then we're gonna build in the area. How does that sound? Oh, by the way, as I'm digging this out, let's, you know what? The last episode, a lot of small things happened that I wanted to fix, and one of them was the tinkering for the drill. Man, absolute YouTuber moment. Have a look at this. You ready? Let's, oh god, I'm typing all the wrong things. Let's grab out our integral component and I guess our flux linkage amplifiers. I think this will work. I completely missed the fact that we can click this and it will change it into augment mode and then we can put things in there. Like nothing that we have. Oh, actually, now that can go in there. Okay. I think that worked. But we can't put these in. But the whole point was I didn't know that you could do that. Okay. I didn't. Actually, yeah, look. Now it's storing 4 times the amount. I wonder if it is 4 times faster. I don't know. Let's see. Does this feel 4 times faster? Not really sure. I don't know. Not a clue. But that's how you would do that. You could also obviously, if we search augment, we could get like the area of effect augments, do all that stuff, pimp it out, blah 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 blah. But that's how you do it. I didn't realize, and so I wanted to cover that. Okay, so what's next? Well, you know what? Actually, hold on. Let's get that drill back out. The flux bore. We could probably just chuck some levels at it, right? We could run over here, open this guy up, chuck him in there. Efficiency 3? You're having a laugh, mate. Efficiency 3. The audacity of some people. Let's grab some books out. Let's give me a second. Books. What do we have? Bane of Villagers, piercing. Let's get sharpness 1. Then let's put this draw back in. Holding? Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Oh, efficiency 5. Yes. So what holding does is, as you can see now, if I hold shift, it now holds, instead of 200,000 RF, it holds 800,000. So like it increases the storage capacity, which is pretty cool. We also got efficiency 5, which is really cool. This enchanted book we can chuck in there. Why not? Beautiful. So this flux bore should actually be pretty fast now. I don't know how fast. I'll tell you what. We're going to find out if I can figure out where I'm going. Now, I've already mined this stuff out, but wake up. Here. Pretty good. Nice. I would say that is I don't know. It's pretty fast, to be completely honest. I don't know if it's faster or not. Very fast there. That is dangerously fast. I was hoping to solve that issue as well, but we'll cross that bridge. I want to build this reactor, okay? Priorities. So, what are we doing with the reactor? Well, I want the casing to probably be in the floor, to be honest. And my vision that I have right now is to build a 5x5 of this. So we're going to try and do that. It's going to be about that size, which arguably means that like I probably shouldn't have dug that wall out, but it's fine. So we'll do this 3, the 5. We'll do that. We'll do all this stuff. Beautiful. Makes my job a lot easier using this exchanging gadget. So there we go. That's the base. We obviously build it up around here. And I believe that... Is this 5x5? Does anyone... 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, beautiful. So the casing obviously has to be around the edges, like this. The roof... we can do it in a second. So within this guy will be fuel rods and liquid coolant, I believe. I think you can do block coolant. I'm not entirely sure, but I think you can. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to need actually some more rods. I know that much. Let's get, I don't know, 40 more. Sure, why not? They should be pretty cheap. And what I want to do, I think, is place them like this. Now, I don't know if this is a good idea. What happens here is that each of these will be surrounded by 3 sources of water. If I were to place it one in the middle, it would be surrounded by 4 bits, so that's fine. I wonder if 3 is good enough. I guess we're going to find out. Now, before you top this off, we can place casings in the corner, that's fine. But on top of all of these fuel rods, you want to make sure that you're placing control rods. So I can place them like that, like that. We'll obviously make sure we case there. Oh, there's a blood moon, so watch out, I guess. Place that there. Make sure everything's where it needs to be. Beautiful. And boom. So I think the roof is completely built. I think that's perfect. We've obviously got the power tap and the terminal and stuff. So how do I want to do this? Do I want it to actually be like interactable from the sides here? I guess. Let's do the power tap there. That should be good. In terms of the inputs and outputs, I think I'm going to do them here and here. So this will be like a fuel input versus waste fuel outputs. That should be good. And then we just cover up the walls. So I am going to go around here and place glass here, even though it's on the inside, because we might be able to do some fun stuff. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure how this reactor stuff works. I think if I right click on the terminal, does it tell us coolants? No, it doesn't appear to want to. Oh, can we hover potentially on any of these? What's it going to show us? Is it just going to show us the reactor? Yeah, so it's just going to show us the reactor. Okay. But to be fair, it doesn't tell us anything about the fuel, does it? Access ports allow insertion of uranium and removal of cyanide. Yep. Sure. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's just finish building it, okay? And then we'll figure out how the coolant works later, because I never know. Let's be honest, I have not a clue what I'm doing. So we'll build this here. That looks fine. We'll sneak in through here to place all those blocks, and voila, this is a terminal. As you can see, this thing's sort of lit up. We've got the heat, which is just ambient, like room temperature, or I guess outside temperature. Obviously there's no fuel in here, and obviously there's no fuel output. We don't have any coolant in there. Now, I think there's a wiki. Let me look this up. I'm pretty sure there's like specific coolants you can use. In fact, I think someone put them in my Discord, so I'm gonna look it up. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, how Reactor. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Let's just see what we're dealing with. So, for starters, I'm gonna grab some uranium. We've got a stack here. Inside this reactor, I do want to put like water in here, I guess. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to dig through here. I'm going to grab buckets out. Buckets of water. We'll grab 4 of these. And I'm just going to have them flow. I don't know if they all need to be source blocks in this perfect ideal world. I don't really know how this works. But I'm going to place those there. We're going to go boom, boom. Oh, that's the wrong stuff. I totally know what I'm doing. Fuel rods there. There we go. We obviously actually want water in the middle as well. So let me go ahead and do that. So within here will be water. It might be hard to see because of obviously my shaders, but if I toggle them off, by the way, I haven't even said, I'm using complementary shaders and they are beautiful as always. So obviously we've got water in here. It's flowing through. Hopefully flowing is good enough. We'll close this. Looks beautiful. So if I open this up and we were to say, or I guess if I, input, I mean, I guess it's fine. Can I just like right click in a thing? I don't, I think I have to use pipes. Okay, yeah. Well, you know what? Let's use a hopper. A hopper will be a little bit easier to control. So, hopper goes into the input. I place a single uranium, sorry, and we have 1 bucket in there. I'm going to turn it on. What do we see? Reactivity is 355%. I guess that's the stat we're going to look at here. Obviously, it's still heating up, so I don't know what that means. We're getting 700 RF per tick. 770. Yeah, and it looks like it's pretty much stalemating there. Okay, 770. You know what? I can screenshot that. Maybe we'll compare it later. We'll see what we do. Let's turn this off. Okay, let it chill. Let it do its thing. Let's now replace this. I've heard that you can use blocks. In particular, I've heard people using like blocks of Allthemodium, blocks of Unobtanium, all that sort of stuff. Now, I obviously don't have that stuff. So what's the next best thing? Can you use like golden stuff? Here we go. I think you can. What does this do? Okay, so yeah, Allthemodium I think is pretty good, but then judging by, I'm looking at a wiki. I don't know if I'll remember to put it in the description. It looks like using like blocks of diamond would be good, Enderium, emeralds even would be good. Which, to be honest, I kind of want to use emeralds. So if that's an option, I do want to do it. Now let's see how many blocks can we make? We make 16. That's what 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Did I count? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think I did count. You know what? I think I did count. So let's do that. I'm gonna make a mess. Everything's fine. Relax. I know I've made a big mess. I'm gonna place emeralds here in the corners. And we'll compare these stats. It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna love it. So we're gonna do. I've placed that block incorrectly. 1 second. Place that there. Place that there. Grab our fuel rods. Fuel rod. Perfect. Block of emerald. Block of emerald. Block of emerald. And then fuel rod. Okay. So this is now hooked up again. This is completely as it was. It's currently. It still has fuel in it. Believe it or not. I don't know if we can somehow see that, but it allegedly still has fuel in it. That's what it appears to say here. Let's go ahead and turn it on. What do we get from this? So already I can tell you this is lower, the millibuckets per tick. I don't know if that's to do with the like less fuel being in here, maybe. The reactivity is definitely like 20% lower, I think. The heat is also like 300 degrees or 200 degrees lower. Okay. I mean, more fuel efficient? Sure. More fuel efficient compared to water. Yeah, it's about twice as fuel efficient, right? What was it at? Here, bear with me. I'm gonna load up my screenshot real quick. Please, bear with me. Bear with me. Yeah, 1 second. Let me drag it onto a different screen. What are we looking at? Okay. Previously, we were at 0.025. Okay, so we're close to half. We're close to half. Okay, sure. Yeah, and we were at 700 Kelvin, and this was at 350. Sure, and we were making 700 RF per tick. Sure, why not? Of course. Let's see what's next. So the bars I'm looking at here, that the main increase we saw there was from efficiency. In terms of absorption, the absorption was lower. Or actually, the absorption was higher. Don't know what that means. Conductivity? Do we want that to be? I really don't know. I'll be honest, not a clue. Like, genuinely not a clue. Yeah, really don't. I don't know what to tell you guys. The numbers I'm looking at, they mean little to nothing to me. But the important thing here was, I think if I toggle my shaders on, oh no, this didn't work. I believe there was meant to be an option to make that stuff glow. And that's the whole reason I'm doing this. Oh, you know what? It's redstone and it's lapis. Neither of these are redstone or lapis. There's a problem. Can we use redstone or lapis? Hey, that's our next question of the day. Give me a second. Control F. Lapis? Nothing? Nope. Redstone? Nothing. Okay. Allegedly, we're not allowed to. That's what the people are telling me. Really? Wait. Emissive. Oh, it's ore. Not blocks, though. Man. Redstone and lapis. This stuff was meant to glow. Let me tell you. Let me show you what we're looking at in terms of the glow here. Let's grab a redstone. Let's grab a lapis. Let me show you what we're missing out on. Because this, for whatever reason, doesn't glow. Oh, wrong stuff. Oh, the redstone glow is very nice. I think I can even bump that stuff. Yeah, one second. One second. Okay, I bumped it up a little bit. What the point I'm getting at is that we could have had this thing glowing. Like, imagine if that thing was just glowing green. How beautiful would that be? I think it would have been very beautiful. Like, I want to put this stuff. You know what? Let's put this stuff in here. What do we want to put in? The lapis or the redstone? What do we reckon is gonna look cooler? Oh, the redstone's pretty vibrant, isn't it? Let's give it a shot. I do care, but I don't care. We're doing it, like that sort of logic. Here, let's grab a stack. Perfect. I'm gonna break myself in, and oh, you know what? I might be able to do a little bit of exchanging gadget cheatsiness. If I go here and I do surface and I do all these and I do like fuzzy, can I like just have everything do it? No, maybe, no. Okay. I mean, this thing glows. Like, it is. If you wanted a glowing reactor, this would be it. Oh, invalid block redstone. Yeah, it's not happy with my redstone choices. Man, we were so close to greatness. Let's see. I don't think we're allowed to, but I mean, for the sake of for the sake of you guys, I'm totally doing it for you. I'm definitely not. It's not selfish at all. No, I don't. I just don't want to see what it looks like. No, not at all. I want to. It's for you. Yeah. You guys. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I mean, hey, this is like the main reason why I want like shaders to get a little bit more like modded support, because like, look at how beautiful this would be. It doesn't work. Like, you can see, it's not lit up. I don't think it's a. Yeah, no lapis lazuli. Okay. Hey, we tried. You know what? No promises, but I'll tell you what. I'll look into it, and I'll see if I can figure out how I can personally edit things to make the emerald glow. You know what I mean? So for now, I'll put the emerald back in. We'll chuck it in, sure. And then if I remember, it could take us a week, it could take us a month, it could never happen. I'll see if I can figure out if I can make emerald glow. Okay? Does that sound like a good deal? Now, to be honest, if we really get carried away with this whole glowing emerald finacle, what am I saying? Situation, I guess. I'm pretty sure Seus PTGI shaders make them glow. I think that is glowing. It might be hard to tell, but I think it is. Yeah, glowing emerald block. It definitely has the toggle. Maybe I can like yoink it from there and shove it into the other one. So I'm thinking at nighttime, this would probably look beautiful. By the way, let's have a look at what our world looks like with some Seus PTGI shaders. Quite beautiful. Man, you get a completely different feel. Like this playthrough, it would be a laggy mess, but it would be a completely different experience. I'll make it nighttime real quick. I will be back. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, it's not fully nighttime yet, but how cool would have that been in like the shaders that we normally daily drive? I mean, it's beautiful, isn't it? Now, we're getting a little bit of like weird interactions in the water, but like, obviously that's not meant to be there. But like, man, how beautiful would that glow? Like, if you just saw like this part, you know, like without that bottom part. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I mean, I say that like we couldn't just run these, but yeah, there's a few other issues with it. All right, well anyway, we'll consult that later. So for now, what do we want to do? Well, I obviously want to hook these guys up. I want to get this stuff running. So how are we going to do that? Not entirely sure. I'm thinking we just place an entangler porter here, right? We get a new network. We're going to call this one Reactor 1. Sure. So there we go. Reactor 1. That's what we're set to. Excellent. I'm going to have this guy output on the left, input on the front. I assume this is the front. I don't really know though. Is there a way to see? No, there's not really an easy way to see. The next thing we're going to do is actually run these cables up like this and down like that. And I think that will look pretty cool. So obviously what I want to do here is grab our configurator back out. So configurator, so this guy will be input, so that should be fine. This guy will be output, so we'll set him to be output. We'll set this guy to also be output. There we go. Oh, we can actually see on here. Blue is obviously output normally, so we actually do have it the wrong way around. I'm going to want to shift right click there to make that guy output and change this guy back to input. There we go. So yeah, blue's output, red is input. Perfect. So we can grab our other entangler porter. We can, I guess, fly back. Yeah, I guess we'll add it onto this collection over here, which, oh man. Remember how I said we were going to like remodel things? Yeah, that didn't really happen, did it? We're going to grab an exporter. Grab our last one out. Chuck it in here. Before we do anything, we want to obviously select our reactor network. So there we go. Reactor, we're selected. Input from the bottom. Sure. Open this guy up. We want to say, hey, you will receive uranium ingots. It's that simple. We are then going to also say, hey, by the way, on top of that, you are actually going to import into the network from the top. Like that. And then we'll grab cables. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That's it. That should do everything. Set this guy to be output. Bingo, bango. That should do everything. That should do everything. Have I said that should do everything yet? Hopefully. This guy down here, we'll obviously want to change. This guy, we want it to be an output. Outputting waste, outputting fuel. Oh, not fuel, sorry. Just waste. That should be fine. Manual waste eject. No, we don't need to click that. And yeah. So as you can see, on the inside, that green area, that's fuel. That's what that is. That's the uranium filled up there. That little bit of blue you see, that is actually the waste, which, by the way, I don't think it's meant to be an item pipe, right? Yeah. I think that's actually my bad here. So if we go ahead and change this to wrench, I can pick these up. We actually want it to be fluids. So the cool thing about that is that I can probably hook up pipes. And whilst it's less efficient, it's fun. So I can run these like this, potentially. Although it doesn't want to attach, does it? So, I mean, maybe I can't. Because here's what I thought would happen, which maybe, you know what? It still might actually happen that way. I think you need a bucket worth. Not entirely sure. Let's search mechanism. Let's grab mechanical pipes. Do these attach? Let's see. No, they don't. Okay. Let's go back into wrench mode. Do that. Go back to items. So I guess it has to be a logistical one. Oh, what have I done? Oh god. Oh god, bear with me. Let's oh god, back to wrench. Disconnect. Back to items. Okay. And then we set this guy to extract. Is that doing anything? 3 buckets of waste. I don't know. Waste ejection. Set whether waste will be ejected automatically. Yes. Now do it. This is going to make us, by the way, 9,000 RF per tick with a fully charged reactor. That's pretty good. Like, you know, that's not bad, I think. I don't know what to do there. Unless, do I need to set this guy to be input specifically? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. Not sure. Oh, while we're here, by the way, obviously I want to run the power somewhere. Do I want to run the power up into this room? To be honest, I kind of do, because I think that's where we want our power, believe it or not. So we probably want to grab universal cables. And how are we going to do this? I've got the power over here for whatever reason. You know what? I reckon we switch these around. I reckon we switch our power and this. So I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to place a terminal there. That should be fine. And power tap there. This thing's all, you know, back up and running. Yep, toggle that back on. Sure, start burning. I don't know if this is a problem and this is going to explode. Maybe I'll turn it off. Let me know. How about that? Let me know. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but for the sake of not blowing up my whole base, I'll keep it off for now. Because we are dealing with reactors, we do need to be, you know, smart at least. So let's now run this cable. Where do we want to run it? I guess we'll run it like up here, and then maybe across here. Does this look a bit weird? Maybe. Can we fix this? Maybe as well. We'll see. We'll see what we have to do. And then we'll run this. Right, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. Alright, there we go. So I changed things around a little bit, just ran it through the wall there, and it pops in here. Not the prettiest thing, but it works. I think. I hope. So we should now get power draining out of this guy. Beautiful. We could obviously turn him back on. Max up the heat, max up all that sort of stuff. I just wanted to see if the fuel would get taken out, but it's still not doing that yet. We might have to look into that. I guess we'll see. Now, if I change it to outputting fuel, like, nothing happens either. You know what I mean? Is it... You know what I think the issue could be? It could be that it doesn't output into a pipe, and that it needs to output into a chest. Do we think that's... I feel like that makes some sense, right? Like, if I were to place a barrel here, yeah, instantly it gets the cyanide. Okay. So let's now, we actually want to place that guy back down, but we want to go out of wrench mode into item mode by shifting and scrolling, and we want to change this guy to extract, and there we go. Beautiful. Wonderful. There it is. It's great, isn't it? I know. You know what, before this episode completely ends, which we're definitely past the time, what do we need to do? For starters, let's go check in on our bees, see what's happening, just, you know, check on in. Beautiful. Scowls or bees. Perfect. Next episode's going to be fun. In terms of the other stuff, for some reason, we are getting combs in here, I think. Now, to be fair, this number looks like the same it was before, so it might just still be the leftovers that were broken. So, to double check that, we'll get our sleeping bag, or is it already daytime? It looks like it's already daytime. Okay. The bees should be coming out soon. They're already out. We'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see what's happening. We'll see what's happening. We shouldn't get any other types of combs though, so I will be paying a lot of attention. The reason why I'm a little bit concerned even still is because I feel like there was still like 48 last time we checked. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll keep an eye on it as per usual. Yep, we'll have a look. Got my... Why is this... Why does this have stuff in it? What's going on here? I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. What's going on? You're set to B. You're set to input from the bottom, output from the left. Is that what we're looking at here? Yep, output, and then the input's at the bottom. That should be fine. Is the problem that it's outputting and inputting directly into itself? Do we think that's what's happening here? I think it is. I'll be honest. I think, as dumb as that might sound, I think that's what's happening. So I think what I need to do is make sure that we have at least gold tier. So let's get a bunch of these. Hook them up. No, we probably want diamond, I'll be honest. Because I think we're going to want to, like, destination filter this, as silly as that sounds. Unless, hold on. Unless, what unless? Unless, no unless. Unless? No. I think, Man, what do we want to do here? Oh, this is annoying. This is so annoying. Oh, I hate this. Alright, I'll tell you what. This is what I'm thinking, right? We grab our pipe upgrades, which I don't know how they disappeared. We grab the filter destination tool, and I can't really see it. We shift right click on the bottom, which is obviously the input, right? We open up this extractor, and we tell each and every single one of these. So we give them this upgrade. We add it, and we type in here hashtag forge honeycombs, like that, and we click submit. We change it to blacklist, and edit. Add the filter upgrade there. That might do it. Maybe. No, I don't think it will, to be completely honest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Oh, yeah, not a clue. You know what? I see a potential issue. I've got a hunch. Okay, it's just a hunch. A small hunch that I found the issue. How did this happen? I mean, it makes sense. Doesn't mean I'm happy, but it makes sense. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Let's solve that issue real quick. I know what to do. I've got the perfect idea. So in this thing that's putting glass into the B section, we are going to go ahead and pick this guy up. No more glass. There we go. That's simple. No more glass going in here. What we're gonna do then is come over here. We're gonna take this glass out, and apparently some honeycomb as collateral. That should be fine. We're gonna take out all the glass. I don't know where this honeycomb's going, by the way, because it shouldn't be allowed anywhere. So I have a feeling that our system is broken, and it's currently going in our system, which it shouldn't. But I'm pretty sure that's where it's going. If I search honeycomb, if I search comb, yep, okay, so that's still broken. Beautiful. But how do we get the glass then? Well, all I do, you ready? It's pretty crazy. Brace yourself. I simply do this. Bam. Whoa. Okay, sort of. I need to chuck in this add whitelist glass bottle. Whoa. There we go. Why is this getting... See, look at this. What is it doing? Why is it putting stuff into this bottler? You need to stop doing that. You're blacklisted. You're not allowed to go in there. And yet, where is he? Yeah, he's going in there. Oh my god. I could write a novel highlighting my pain and frustrations. Alright, I'm adding another filter. I'm inverting this one, and I'm sending it into specifically the this machine here, which is doing currently exactly what it should be doing. In order to prove that this works though, we need to grab all these extra combs, and we need to chuck them in here and see what happens. No, they all get taken out. So they're still going in here, which they should not be doing. Or they're going in here, which they also should not be doing. I'm gonna scream. You know what? Yeah, I think I just need I know exactly what to do. This needs to just say forge honeycombs. Okay. So these two are blacklisted, the bottler and the ender chest from getting honeycombs, and then this guy's whitelisted. That should work perfectly. There is no excuse. I'm going to grab this stuff out again. I'm going to chuck him in here, and it's waiting. It's waiting patiently to be able to go in here. It's working perfectly. That's it. That's all, folks. That's literally it, I think. I think that's it. All the extra stuff, like the, I don't know, the extra stuff should go where it needs to go. What we could try is I could try my absolute hardest to say, hey, for the ender chest, vanilla honeycombs with an inverted filter here can go there. And yep, it works. Honeycombs go through. Beautiful. There it is. That's it. We've done it. Excellent. Wonderful. Okay, what else was I going to do this episode? Listen, it's already too long, but what I was going to do is I was going to try and get this enchantment called Miner's Fervor, I think it's called. This enchantment is really, really good. Really, really good. You mine very fast, but never instantly. That stops the issue of, for an example, essentially it stops this, right? It stops like accidentally mining a bunch of stuff at once, but you still mine very fast. So I want that. We'll get that at a later date. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully somehow you enjoyed this episode. It was a bit messy, but we got I think we got a lot done. We did a reactor. We fixed the bee stuff again. We have a trading villager up here. Sure. What does he have? To be honest, nothing we really want. I'll be honest. The mining speed penalty for flying. That could be good, to be honest. Let's grab that. Do we have enough emeralds? I think we do. Boots. Diamond boots. Might as well. Why not? While we're here. When in Rome, get yourself boots. Oh, also, who do we have? We had a guy. Where'd the guy go? The guy was up here, wasn't he? We had a dude. Oh, he's disappeared. We had another wandering trader. And I was going to say he had a pretty good trade that I wanted, but we already got him. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you for supporting me in oh my god, I made emissive things brighter, and so the beacon is the most beacony beacon we've ever beaconed in our life. Okay, let me know if that's annoying. If we can turn that back down. So yeah, thank you for supporting me financially. Watching the ads and stuff helps me out, so thank you for doing that. Thank you for any donators or channel members we have. You guys don't have to do those things, so don't feel pressured. But thank you to those of you who have. I think we're past 7,000 subscribers, if you can somehow believe that. I don't know how it's happening, but it's happening, and I'm grateful that, to be honest, a ridiculous amount of people are watching. What are we at? Yep, we're past 7,000. We're well on our way upwards. That is insane. In the last 28 days, just to throw some stats at you, I've gotten over 150,000 views. Do you know how insane that is? Do you know how many people that is? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. So thank you guys, genuinely. Yeah, we're doing it. I don't know what else to say. Well, also, you know, Bisect Hosting, they're in the description. Genuinely, feel free to check them out. Don't feel pressured as per usual, and feel free to ask questions in regards to anything. I've been reading all the comments. Before I record this video, I read the comments for the last video, and I do that every single time. So, oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, I was going to chuck down the big torches, mega torches. Torches, diamonds, logs, blocks of gold. These things prevent hostile mob spawns in the radius. So for example, I could slap one down here. And then I think in a bunch of chunks around here, we wouldn't get zombies spawning and stuff. Should have done that a long time ago. Simply didn't. so there it is. But I've been reading them. Sometimes, more often than not, to be honest, I don't reply. And I do apologize about that. Yeah. I'm sorry. Genuinely sorry, but also there's a lot of you guys. There's a lot. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. I do need a thumbnail. Will you guys be mad at me if I grab the thumbnail from from the Seus PTGI pack? So oh yeah, okay, this might be the thumbnail. You guys give me you won't be mad because you got to see it. That is stunning. Oh my god. Okay, that is, man. I'm telling you, modern Minecraft. It's the community. And by the community, I mean me personally. I'm personally begging for more shader support. But that is, I don't know. I don't even know who needs to do it. I don't know if it's the shader people that need to do it, or if it's the mod people that need to do it. But come on, someone needs to do it. So, that, man, that's beautiful. Okay, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Man, that is beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, goodbye.